Welcome everybody. Today's video is going to be about my journey switching from a controller player to a keyboard and mouse player. I'll be honest, it's definitely been rough. I'm starting out as absolute trash again, so that's very frustrating for me, but it's been a journey and you guys get to follow along. It's been exactly a week since I started using the keyboard and mouse. I've used a controller my entire life. I've played on all consoles, even playing Fortnite Zero Build when it came out. I was using a PS5 controller on my PC. So I've never used keyboard and mouse for more than like a day. So this has definitely been very interesting for me. Learning the different keybinds, setting my sensitivity was really hard. But I'm gonna kind of go over a couple things in reflection of the first week of learning keyboard and mouse. All right, so to start off, the biggest things to learn for me was really the movement, using both hands in a completely different way than on a controller. I still feel like movement's a little bit clunky. It's hard for me to turn. Honestly, staircases is really hard for me. Jumping around is great. That's a lot easier. Um, Once I learned the sensitivity and kind of figured out the mouse movements and what I was comfortable with, aiming has come a long way. Long range definitely came faster than short range. I'm still struggling with those shotgun engagements, the SMG engagements. Up close is a little bit tough, but I'm getting better. Long range definitely is a lot easier once you get used to it. The point and click makes things a lot simpler. You can hit long range shots pretty comfortably. But I'm working on that close range. I know most of the game in Zero Build is close range, so working on that shotgun game, getting my SMG, even using the combat AR, medium to close range is really important. So I've been working on that a lot. Next thing that's really been a tough transition is going to be inventory management. I feel like I'm stuck standing around or just can't comfortably adjust my inventory. I do have the option where my inventory is auto sorted, but sometimes that still gets messed up. So moving guns around, items around really quickly is a little bit tough. I am not very good at, dropping ammo, dropping guns, helping my teammates with items, still working on that. And then also switching guns has been a tough transition as well. It's a lot easier on controller, I feel like. Once I get used to it, it'll be okay using keyboard and mouse, but right now that definitely slows me down. Sometimes I'll switch to the wrong gun or it's just a little bit slower. It's not as natural, but granted, I've only been playing for a week, so it totally makes sense. Couple things. If you are looking to switch to keyboard and mouse, I noticed one was going to be my hand started to cramp up a lot, especially for the left hand. I am right-handed, so the mouse movements were pretty natural for me, but using the keyboard for extended periods, holding buttons down, that movement, I honestly complained about my hand getting sore for the first couple days, but right now I don't even notice, so you get used to it pretty quick. Another thing I learned real fast was my typical mouse pad that kind of has the ergonomic pad on it was not good for gaming. You have to move your hand a lot with the mouse, so make sure you get a big mouse pad that gives you room to move. Hopefully you have room with your keyboard where you're not too cramped because your hand does have to move around quite a bit. Also with the mouse, it will help to possibly get a gaming mouse if you can afford it. I have just a basic Razer Basilisk version 2, but it has a couple extra buttons that helps you hotkey and make some of the other functions easier to access rather than leaving it solely on the keyboard. That's definitely helped me out a lot. If you are looking to switch over like me, I will be honest, just manage expectations. You will be pretty garbage in the beginning. Even after a week, I'm still pretty garbage compared to how I was as a controller player. So I'm working on that transition. For all the keyboard and mouse pros, I would love to hear any advice you have, any tips, anything you've learned along the way. I'd love to learn. That way I can get better. And I will see you in another week to see how it goes after 2 weeks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate all the support. Have a good day.